season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. And the Terrapins will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Penn State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap to the back. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Turning it on. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field.
Flying out to the left. The 50. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert. convert that third down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Back has it. Oh, better look out. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Nittany Lions will call on... Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, it's intercepted. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Looking to throw, it's Burgess. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Still looking, on the move. Got it! He's run out of bounds, but not before a huge get this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
There's the pressure, and his throw is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Got enough for the 1st down. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off-play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. On the direct snap, it's Cobb. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
There he goes. Crosses midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Kentucky. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Back to throw, it's Burgess. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Throws into the middle of the field. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's a draw. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now sliding to his left. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. On the run, fires downfield. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Oh, he wants it all. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Burgess. They go to the wide receiver screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught behind the line. It's Jennings. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Big fella moving. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Motion from the back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snares it outside. It's Ellington. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back has it. Finds a little space. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Continues to fight for yards. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in, it's Dennis. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. And they'll just down it right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now
he hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State!
offseason.
Get the momentum on your side.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Under fire. Might be a first down. After the completion.
On the play. And that's good enough for
Here's the handoff. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back on offense.
explosive play. Your defense on the heels. They're a bit more conservative. So this
Turning it past the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a man on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Terrapins are flying down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board now, they're staring at 4th down. The Terrapins will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Finds some fresh air. Gets it past the marker. Gashing the knee on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping to run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. Turns it on in midfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the book since we head to the 4th. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Oh, he's got some space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Back to pass, it's Burgess. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive.
Definitely one of those guys that have been so big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Good enough for first down.
Pulls and fires complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Burgess. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Murfreesboro, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Western Kentucky. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with big changes, guys.
On that, let us know the final. Not team. Motion from the 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
And that's for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. And it'll be down right there.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams, college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also
fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Morton. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dennis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield, it's Burgess. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Creates a little space. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is over.